It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the Baltimore, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's 1-2. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. The 1-2.
Ball 2. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Batting second.
Now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Iglesias is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
The left fielder, number 25.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Iglesias, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Swing and a liner, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
1-2. Here it is. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Orioles strand a couple, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
At the plate, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Colton.
Now here's the pitch.
Wong.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Alberto.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
2 balls and a strike to count. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Edman arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 24.
Stepping into the box, DJ Stewart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. And it's fouled away. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Molina gathers, and the throw is in time. Stewart is retired, 2 down now.
The catcher.
Now at the plate, Chance Sisco. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1. swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Fouled away. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Paul DeYoung is retired leading off the bottom of the second.
Yadi Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After to Santander, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Now the pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
Swing, and he pops him up, and no one will track it down. Fowler, a native of Georgia. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Means he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now for Baltimore. John Means, 9-1-2 due up.
John.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
swing and a line drive, but foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Hayes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's out.
Third inning, no score to this point. Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Jose Iglesias will be next. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Now that the left fielder, Anthony Santander.
In now, Anthony Santander. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little bit outside. 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The set and the 3-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. He's set. The payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Tommy Edman, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0. Inside, ball 2.
Popped him up. Davis in foul ground. 1 out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Nunez is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. Here comes the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Colton Wong will stand in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Skied into straightaway right. Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Davis playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Fouled off. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Renato Nunez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Misses for the 2nd ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
A 2-1 count to Nunez. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
So now to the plate, Hunter Alberto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Softly hit down to 3rd, likely no shot at 2. Wong for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Grounded up the first baseline. Davis has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 2-1 is strike two swinging.
Next out, 2-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Alberto has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Stays alive, still 0-2. And it's fouled away. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 gets the outside corner, strike 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Baltimore.
Digging in, DJ Stewart looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The catcher, Dan Cisco.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In now for the O's, John Means. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now here it comes. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The next 3-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in now, Yadier Molina as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. Popped up. Nunez over to his left. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Edman.
So striding in, Tommy Edman flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Grounded to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Austin Hayes. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out. Hey. That's the ball.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Seared down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now it'll rattle up against the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was a ground out victim last time up. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one down now.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Santander. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he misses. 2-1. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Ball 3.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he fouls this one off. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Genesis Cabrera, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Genesis Cabrera.
Standing in, Chris Davis, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's in.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Here it comes. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Cabrera, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. The 2-1 is a curveball swung on and missed. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Orioles 1 and the Cardinals nothing. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. This is foul right side. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Stewart is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Genesis.
Rangel Rivera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 47.
Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Colton Wong now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. From the stretch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. From the stretch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They're down 1-0. Ryan Helsley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Digging in and looking for more, Renato Nunez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Renato Nunez.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. Ball 1.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-0 home. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the air now out to right field. Fowler has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Stepping up now, Hanser Alberto. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 24.
Digging in, DJ Stewart. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the inning now. Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Sent on the ground out to second. to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Paul DeJong.
Into the box, Paul DeJong. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0-for-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Yadi Molina digging in now, and there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is on the ground over to first. To Iglesias for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Orioles 1 and the Cardinals 0. Tyler Webb has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, Tyler Webb.
So coming to the plate, Chance Sisco. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fowler is under this one. 1 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Meade.
Richie Martin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Richie Martin.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Martin, just 24 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. Ready with another 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Austin Hayes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Hunter Harvey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Hunter Harvey.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One 0 count. Here it is. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
In now, Tommy Edman. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. He's got to hurry. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now back, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. 1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Junior Fernandez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Lane Thomas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Striding in once again, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1. Ripped down the line. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Striding in, Chris Davis. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Edman comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. From the belt, the pitch.
That's outside.
The 1-0 home. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 2-0 on the way is laid off of for ball number 3. Hanser Alberto will be next. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
The 3-2 one more time. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Ready now, Hanser Alberto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Second and third, 2 away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-1. Here it is.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Orioles strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Michael Givens comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Stepping in, Lane Thomas. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Davis is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
The second baseman, Justin Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 1. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santander is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Cardinals are down to their final out now, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. First offering on its way.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Baltimore rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. John Means takes home the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.